Hey guys, I have a little bit of an update on my Crusader build. I haven't actually updated this since H4. We're now in H6, nearly H7, so I thought best to go through a bit of an update and show you what I've done and why I absolutely love this build. Okay, so it's a big multivariable and there's a lot of pieces, so hopefully by the end of it, it all makes sense. But what we start with is the gems. Now I'm running all 5-star rank for 3 to 4 gems purely for the reso and for some of the attributes. Bloodstock Jade, pretty much a best in class, everyone should have that. Svensson's Haunting at rank 4, 4-star, rank 5, sorry, 4-star. Now, a lot of people shit on this gem, but I actually really like it for worlds. Once you get it to rank 5, it triggers really, really often, and it's really good for mob clearing, and especially for rifts. Blessing of the Worthy, another cheap gem to upgrade because of the bundles. Don't need to go through too much of that. We've got Seeping Bile, which is another great world clearing gem. Frozen Heart, I like the shield and it stays in there for PvP as well. And then Chip of Stone Flesh. Now Chip of Stone Flesh is really, really crucial for this build. If we go back through and look at what I'm running in terms of legendaries, so Holy Banner stays with me whilst I run around. We've got Falling Sword now decreases enemy movement speed by 40% for 3 seconds. Now I pair that with the Blade Prism. So what that does is it turns a Falling Sword into a pentagram of, or pentagon of 5 swords that provide electrified damage around you. Now there's also a cool trick to this one as well, which I found, which is great for rift clearing. We've got the increase in draw and quarter because it's a steed build, and we have the draw and quarter now being electrified. Every 3 strikes with this stuns, and on every single item I've upgraded it with the jolt bonus, so we have a 2% chance to immobilize the attacker. That happens on all of them. Now for my invocations, because we didn't have invocations last time we did a build through, I do the Unleashing Ancestral Power, dealing damage and stunning enemies for 3 seconds. If I'm not attacked, now the shield one, that one says, the shoulder says Summon. That's a crap one for this build. I need to find another one. Causing a loss of control, being attacked, defeating an enemy. Now if you have stacks of these, it lowers the cooldown, which is really, really, really handy. So I'm at about 2,000 reso at the moment. Now like I said, it's a bit of a multivariable, but what I'm running is the 4 barons. Increases the duration of abilities that cause loss of control, and increases damage done by all sources by 20% to enemies suffering under loss of control. I do have 5 at the moment. I'm hunting for a 6 because then that will be a Nova of Ice Blast when you defeat an enemy suffering by loss of control. Now the cool thing with this build is, and with the invocations that I'm running and the jolt, I am triggering a partial loss of control or a total loss of control almost constantly. What that does is anything that's a total loss of control is triggering my Chip of Stone Flesh, and anything that's triggering a partial loss of control is triggering the Barons, which is increasing the duration and also increasing my damage output. Now the cool thing of the 2 skills that I'm running here, Holy Banner and Sword are like basically my second wave, and the Steed will be triggering a total loss of control with every 3rd lightning strike. But this combination of the Falling Sword, as you can see here, with that legendary that we put in, not only are we doing this, but the other legendary is doing a 30% slowdown, which is a partial loss of control, which the Baron's 4-piece will be triggering, and this one hits for damage, and then that little one there does a total loss of control. So within all of my skill rotations, you can see here the guys have got the little circles around them, which is slowing them down, and because they're slowed down, Baron's 4-piece is giving me a 20% damage increase. Now with this other one, I hit it, and then bang, total loss of control. So now they're grayed out, and the Chip of Stone Flesh is triggering, and I'll have a 20% damage increase to them during that, as well as the Chip of Stone Flesh. I absolutely love this build. It is so much fun with the Invocations triggering stun all the time, with my Jolt sets triggering an immobilization very, very often, with the Barons increasing duration of pretty much all of my skills because they are doing some type of loss of control, be it the Steed with the lightning strikes, the Falling Sword with the lightning that's doing the 30% slowdown, and the what's the other one there, the Judgment. So we got Draw and Quarter. Every 3 strikes it's stunning people for 2 seconds. Falling Sword with the 2 legendaries, it's doing 5 electrified swords and also decreasing movement speed by 40%. That's a loss of control. Barons gets triggered. Judgment, that will take damage and then explode, stunning for 3 seconds, triggering Baron as well. So this is a really, really cool Crusader World/Rift build, because between everything that I've got going on, I'm triggering some type of loss of control, be it partial or full, constantly. Now, one thing I want to show you as well with this Fallen Sword, in terms of clearing mobs, trigger it away from them and then walk away. You can see the lightning is still coming through, and it hits everyone in between where the swords are and me, which I absolutely love. So yeah, give it a go. What do we got? Again, we are doing Draw and Quarter, that stuns, Falling Sword, that slows, procs Baron, Judgment, stuns. And then again, with all my ancestral properties, I'm stunning left, right, and center. With every Jolt bonus, I'm stunning left, right, and center. So I've constantly got durations increasing and my damage output pretty much running constantly. It's a really fun Crusader build. It's really good for World, for Castle, for Rifts. Give it a go. But I've now moved away from my previous stun build, and I'm now using this. Let me know what you think. Check it out. Peace.